everybody, Ryan here, and welcome to another edition of Hidden in the Universal Vault. So, if you're new to the channel, I just want to say this channel is mainly devoted to my favorite movie studio, Universal Studios, or Universal Pictures if you want to be clear. So, I figured this time for this review, I thought I would go back right into the 1960s and take a look at another classic film with Don Knotts. We're taking a look at 1967's The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. I am actually watching this once again on the 4-movie Laugh Back. This also has, like I said, the previous film reviewed was The Shaky Sky in the West. I'm on The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. But this is Reluctant Astronaut and Love God. Not sure if I'm going to do Reluctant Astronaut, but I am going to do Love God in the next couple months. But let's actually talk about The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. I actually remember watching a little bit of this as a little kid, so I don't really know much about it. I have a recorded VHS with, oddly enough, The Great Outdoors was the other movie on that set. But this is my first time watching the movie in full, and I actually had a lot of fun with this. It's not as good as Shaky Sky in the West. I still think that's the funniest comedy, but like I said, the movie was released in 1967, and it stars Don Knotts. He plays Luther Higgs, I think it is. Now he's a reporter, but basically he has to go into this abandoned house, which apparently was a person killed himself from a murder-suicide. So it's his job to actually spend a night in there and try to find clues. So basically he goes into this mansion. I'll show you what the cover looks like. So he has to go into this mansion right here and find out what's going on. But realize that this mansion is sort of haunted. He meets along the way. He co-stars with Dick Sargent. He plays the friend, or I think assistant. But the whole town doesn't believe him. So basically, he tries to find out what's going on in this house. So he doesn't know what's going on. Turns out it's haunted. You had an organ playing. You just had the craziness happen. He'll take books and just throw it, and now open up a secret door. Once he got into the house, he crashed down in, slide down there, and he gets freaked out. I thought the movie was called The Ghost of Mr. Chicken, but it's The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. I guess it's play on words because the house is a haunted house with ghosts, and I guess he's a chicken. The trailer tells you that, so if you're not really sure what it is, watch the trailer. It tells you. But it's just the craziness happens. And the movie works because Don Knotts brings that energy. And he plays a complete idiot, yes. He's the same idiot in Shaky Sky in the West. And that's the charm of what makes Ghost of Mr. Chicken good. Not as good as Shakiest, but still pretty solid. And both of them came out in 1967. So, yeah, it's really a fun movie, though. Near the end of the film, without giving away, he has to go to court. So the whole town is in support. Although there's a guy that always says, "Attaboy, Luther! Attaboy, Luther!" He says it about 15 times. It kind of wears out a while. You heard it once. We get it. We get the joke. We don't need to hear that. So he's got fans. He's considered the hero of the town. So he has to go to court, and there's a really good twist at the end. I'm not going to give away the twist, but if you watch the film, you'll definitely know that the twist comes in the film. And that's what I think this movie works. It's just a fun comedy. And that's what I miss about these types of comedies. Is, yes, it makes you smile. Yes, he plays a complete idiot. But it works in this type of film. And I think it works most of the time because, again, the skill that Don Knotts has. Who else is in this movie, though? Joan Stanley, I think, is the love interest. Yeah, so, yeah. It's crazy. It's fun. I don't really have much to say. It's a good 60s comedy, and very rarely do I see these types of comedies work. And I think, like I said, I think Ghost works a lot. The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. I'm not a fan of that title. They should have called it The Ghost of Mr. Chicken, and that probably would work, but again, that's more of my opinion. Though, this is the first time I saw a Universal logo with the Edward Murrow name on the bottom, so it's my first time, but that's just logos. Dick Sargent was good. He kind of had some fun laughs. There's a scene where they're on the elevator trying to get down, but it keeps going up and the elevator keeps malfunctioning. So, there's like, leap down, sir. So as soon as they go up, Dick Sargent's character walks up, he leaps, but when Don Knotts' Luther walks, he sort of rolls down. He's like, I'm terribly sorry, sir. It's a lot of fun. Without giving much away, that's what I think. Though, it's just a really fun comedy. So, I think I said what I'm going to say. I didn't mean to do but this is a really fun movie. So, I guess it's time for the final verdict. And final verdict, should you see The Ghost of Mr. Chicken? Yes, I can recommend this as a good comedy. I could find myself go back and watch this again. Though I think if you really want a Don Knotts comedy, check out Shaky Scott in the West. It's definitely something worth watching, and I think it definitely still holds up. And like I said, I used to have a Don Knotts pack from 2004. This is actually the same set from that 2004 edition, except you have the Universal 100th Anniversary logo. So that's really the only thing in this that you have, is that logo. The old release just has the 2004 logo. So it's the same release, same special features, same menu. It's just basically just a reprint with the 100th Anniversary logo. So this might be the way to go. I think all these movies are on Blu-ray, so if you're a Blu-ray person, definitely check these movies out. I honestly feel like Scream Factory could put out The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. I mean, they put out Monsters Go Home. I think they could put out something like that. And that's just my opinion. So, check the movie out. Good comedy. There's, like I said, I think I already unboxed this. So, if you want to see the disc and everything, go watch my review, Shaky Scott in the West. It should be up there if you want to see that. Not going to redo this, but yeah, that's me rambling on. So, go watch The Ghost of Mr. Chicken. Definitely worth watching. And I'll catch you guys next time in another review. Don't know when it is. Oh, by the way, I forgot. This is the last review of the month, March. So come back in April, because I'm pretty excited, because April is going to be video game month. Yes, for a couple weeks, I'm going to be reviewing 3 video games, 3 movies, 3 video games turned movies from Universal Studios. I'm going to check out 3 of them. And check back on the channel. I'm going to be doing some first impressions of some video games. So, we'll save some of the other movies for next month. So, I guess I'll catch you guys later. So go watch Ghost of Mr. Chicken. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.